The extraordinary bond between humans and dogs is a testament to the remarkable capabilities of our canine companions. One key aspect of this connection is understanding how dogs perceive the world around them, particularly through the recognition of faces and voices. At the heart of this perception is a dog's ability to process emotional and social information, focusing on familiar human faces and voices to form deep and lasting bonds. Dogs have co-evolved with humans over thousands of years, and this shared history has equipped them with unique skills in recognizing and responding to human cues. A critical element of this connection is a dog's perception of faces. Research has shown that dogs are not only capable of distinguishing between human faces, but also interpreting various emotional expressions. This ability is crucial for communication, as it allows dogs to respond appropriately to humans, strengthening the bond between them. For instance, a study found that when confronted with images of happy and angry faces, dogs would often avert their gaze from the angry faces, suggesting they can discern and prefer positive emotions. This response highlights a complex understanding beyond basic recognition and cements dogs' roles as emotionally intelligent companions. Voice recognition is another area where dogs excel. Dogs can differentiate between familiar and unfamiliar voices, which plays a significant role in their social behavior and attachment. For example, dogs often react more positively to the voice of their owner compared to strangers. An experiment demonstrated that dogs showed increased tail wagging and attentiveness when hearing their owner's voice, as opposed to an unfamiliar one, emphasizing how auditory cues contribute to their social interactions. This auditory recognition allows them to identify their caregivers and react accordingly, bolstering feelings of security and attachment. Despite their impressive abilities, understanding dog perception involves acknowledging certain limitations and challenges. Unlike humans, dogs perceive the world largely through smell, and their reliance on olfactory cues often surpasses their use of visual or auditory information. Additionally, while dogs can interpret basic emotional states, complexities of human emotions might elude them. Thus, while they can sense anger or happiness, deciphering nuanced expressions like sarcasm or irony remains unlikely. Understanding canine perception is vital as it enriches our appreciation of how dogs integrate into human families and societies. This knowledge underpins training practices, therapeutic applications, and general companionship. Ultimately, recognizing and enhancing the ways dogs perceive us fortifies the extraordinary human-dog connection, fostering a relationship that is both unique and universally cherished. Dogs have an extraordinary ability to remember human faces and voices, a trait deeply rooted in their evolution and reinforced by their domestication alongside humans. This capacity is primarily facilitated by their keen senses and sophisticated memory systems. Dogs possess a specialized part of the brain dedicated to recognizing faces, much like humans do. The facial recognition region in a dog's brain allows them to familiarize themselves with and recall the features of their owners and other known individuals. This recognition isn't solely visual. Dogs also use their acute sense of hearing to build an auditory memory, remembering and distinguishing between different voices and tones. The significance of these abilities extends beyond simple familiarization. They play a crucial role in the bond that dogs share with humans. By recognizing faces and voices, dogs can more effectively interpret human emotions, anticipate behaviors, and display loyalty and companionship, which enhances the human-animal bond. This emotional connection is not only beneficial for companionship, but also for working relationships, such as service and therapy dogs, where recognizing a handler's voice or face can be critical. Consider how a guide dog navigates dense urban environments. Such dogs rely not just on commands, but also on recognizing the subtle cues from their owner's expressions and vocal tone, showcasing an intricate understanding built on memory. Similarly, therapy dogs in hospital settings can sense stress or comfort in a human's voice and react accordingly, providing emotional support when needed most. However, the science behind canine memory is not without its challenges and alternative views. While dogs are adept at associating faces and voices with experiences, their memory isn't infallible. Unlike humans, dogs might not recall an unfamiliar person simply after a brief encounter, which raises questions on the limits and depth of their memory. Moreover, some experts argue that while dogs can remember through repetition and association, the emotional nuances they discern are perhaps more instinctive rather than deeply cognitive. This ability to remember faces and voices connects intrinsically to broader aspects of canine behavior, such as their protective instincts and their role in social environments. Understanding the science of these memory capabilities sheds light on the unique symbiotic relationship humans share with dogs, reinforcing why these loyal companions have been partners to humans for millennia. Each bark and wag of the tail can be seen as a response not only to immediate stimuli, but to a collective memory of bonding and mutual understanding, developed over the course of their shared history with humans. Dogs' ability to recognize familiar voices is a fascinating interplay of sensory perception and cognitive processing. This recognition is largely driven by a combination of visual cues, scent, and memory. One crucial element is their acute eyesight, which is essential for familiar face recognition. While their visual acuity doesn't match that of humans, dogs excel in detecting movement and distinguishing between certain shapes, allowing them to differentiate familiar human faces from strangers. Studies utilizing brain imaging have confirmed that specific regions in a dog's brain are activated in response to familiar faces, reinforcing the idea that dogs are indeed processing these visual cues on a deeper level. This capability is significant because it establishes the bond between humans and dogs. For example, a dog recognizing its owner's face amidst a crowd has profound implications for the animal's emotional security and social attachment. Such recognition also aids in a dog's ability to respond appropriately to different social situations, which is crucial for their role as companions and working animals. In practical scenarios, consider guide dogs who rely heavily on facial recognition to understand and anticipate their owner's needs, thereby ensuring safety and providing independence to individuals with visual impairments. However, the mechanism of facial recognition in dogs is not solely reliant on vision. Their highly developed sense of smell complements this process. Each person's unique scent profile is stored in a dog's olfactory memory, working in tandem with visual recognition for a more comprehensive understanding of the individual. There are challenges to this capability, as dogs might struggle with recognition if their visual or olfactory cues are disrupted, such as when a person wears a mask or heavily alters their scent with strong perfumes. Nonetheless, the inherent ability of dogs to use multisensory processing is what makes them adapt so well to varied environments and human interactions. While the debate continues about whether dogs possess holistic face recognition akin to humans, most agree that their ability is impressive and integral to their social functioning. This ties directly into their recognition of voices, another significant aspect of dog-human bonding. Understanding these mechanisms not only enriches the knowledge of canine cognition, but also strengthens the appreciation for the deep social relationships shared between humans and their loyal companions. Dogs possess an extraordinary ability to recognize and respond to human voices, a skill that plays a crucial role in their interactions with humans. This auditory aptitude, often underestimated, stems from thousands of years of domestication, where their survival increasingly depended on understanding human intentions and communications. Dogs discern sounds through specialized structures in their brains, particularly the temporal lobe, where sound processing interprets emotion, intonation, and familiarity. Canines are not just hearing words as we do, they are intently tuning in on vocal nuances and the emotional context behind those sounds, making sense of both what is said and how it is said. The significance of this ability cannot be overstated. A dog's ability to differentiate vocal cues is fundamental to building a bond with humans. This skill allows dogs to follow commands, understand praise and reprimand, and even pick up on the emotional states of their human companions. For example, when a dog hears the loving tone of "good boy," it is not merely hearing words. It is feeling an emotion conveyed by the speaker's intonation, reinforcing the bond through positive association. Similarly, when a dog is trained with consistent vocal cues, the consistency helps in reliably predicting desired behaviors based on similar sounds or phrases, illustrating a practical application in obedience training. However, not all dogs respond to vocal cues precisely in the same manner. Individual dog breeds have varying capacities for voice recognition, a viewpoint supported by research examining how some breeds, notably Border Collies and Labradors, may be more adept at discerning human voices. Despite this variation, most dogs can recognize at least several words and sounds and associate them with specific outcomes or actions. Despite these remarkable abilities, some challenges remain in understanding the full scope of canine voice recognition. Moreover, it is essential to consider that dogs might misinterpret voice commands if they are delivered inconsistently or if the sound is too similar to another familiar noise, highlighting the importance of clarity and repetition from the handler. Additionally, while vocal recognition strengthens the human-dog relationship, it should be supplemented with nonverbal communications such as gestures and facial expressions for comprehensive understanding, an area where dogs also excel. Understanding how dogs discern sounds extends our comprehension of animal cognition and emotional intelligence. By realizing these capabilities, humans can enhance training methods, improve communication, and deepen the emotional bonds shared with our loyal companions, showcasing an incredible facet of the interspecies relationship. This voice recognition underpins the overall connectivity that dogs have with humans, linking directly to their ability to remember and differentiate faces, further demonstrating their complex social understanding.